What's up guys, I'm 𝔸𝕬𝕒. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to be using products that are $10 or less. So if you would like to see the look that I come out with, please keep on watching. Okay, so I already did my brows. When it comes to my brows, I typically use Milani products, and each product that I use is under $10. So first I go on with the Milani Precision Brow, and I feel like it's very comparable to the ABH brow pencil. I used to use that pencil, and then I found this, and then I didn't see the need to spend $20 on a brow pencil anymore. So there's that, and there's one more product that I use on my brows as well from Milani, and it's the Weekend Brow. Okay, yeah, and this is a brow pen. So you guys know that I barely have any eyebrow hairs, so I use this product just to like mimic brow hairs. It's very fine and it gets the job done. Both of the products are in the shade Espresso. So like usually this is like my final step, but since we're talking about brows right now, I'm just go over it. So like by the time I'm done doing my makeup, I'm probably gonna go back in with this again. But that's my brows. We're gonna be using the e.l.f. Happy Hydration face cream. I love this stuff. I got a package in the mail from Revlon for their new Rose Glow collection. I was very interested in these products. I've seen a few influencers use it on Instagram, and I went out and bought some of the products, so I'm gonna add that to a giveaway for you guys later. But yeah, they sent this to me in the mail, so I'm gonna try these out. And when I was preparing to do this video and trying to find products that are $10 or less, I noticed that Amazon is really the place to go when it comes to buying makeup, especially drugstore makeup. A lot of these items are like on sale or like heavily discounted on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the links down below, but Amazon has like really crazy discounts going on right now. This collection has two primers. There's the Rose Glow Face Gloss, and then there's the Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer. This is probably like a lotion, and then this one is a primer. So I'm gonna just use both of them and see what they're about. I'm just gonna try both of them. It is scented. Yeah, and this just feels moisturizing. And I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but when I rub it out, you can see like a little bit of like a pink reflex. So I'm guessing that's the glow part. And I'm gonna go in with the Hydrating Illuminating Primer. It feels really nice on the skin. It's like very hydrating, and it's not like, it doesn't feel oily. I like that. Now with the skin all prepped and ready to go, we could jump into foundation. When I was pulling for today's video, I was kind of caught between the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation or the Revlon ColorStay, but since we already have like a Revlon base, we're gonna use the ColorStay, and the price for this foundation is $5.84. Yes, $5.84 on Amazon right now. So I mean, it's the ColorStay foundation. I've never tried it, but I know there was a time where this was like everybody's favorite foundation, so I'm very interested in seeing how it performs. But it's $5.84. I think before it was either like $9 or $10 at Walmart, and then everywhere else was probably like $13. So yeah, I have it in shade 510 Pecan, and I hope it's a good shade because I really don't know. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Oh wow, look at that coverage. Like, not only is the coverage amazing, but I love the way it's applying onto my skin. And I'm not sure if it's because of the glowy base, but it looks so nice for $5. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Wow. And usually like I would apply it with this brush and then pat it in with like a sponge, but I don't even see the need This looks so good. Okay, so far I'm really liking the coverage, and I do like the color as well. I feel like it's kind of drying down to like more of a satin kind of finish, and it looks really nice. This is just one layer of foundation. I don't feel like I'm going to go in with another. I think this looks pretty good. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and use concealer. Okay, so we're going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealers. So yeah, I have them in a few colors. I have C13, C12.7, and C12.5. I use C13 to do my brows, and I noticed that it was like my skin color but with like a hint of pink. So I'm gonna use that around my mouth. I used to use this concealer back in the days, like when I first started using YouTube. Like, this was my favorite concealer, and I haven't really used it since then. And I'm gonna use it under my eyes just to correct any darkness. Oh, and these concealers are $7 on Ulta. I feel like the drugstore has a lot of different concealers that are actually good and that are less than $10. The L'Oreal concealer, which, let me see if I have it. The L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, amazing. Amazing. Okay, if you haven't tried it, try it. And is there another one? Oh, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers are good as well. But I really wanted to try this out because I haven't tried it in a long time, and I know it used to be everything to me. I hope this shade is light enough because I do like a little bit of a bright under eye. So I'm gonna put a little here, Cupid's bow, and right in here. I'm gonna let the concealer sit for a little bit. I know I have a lighter version of that concealer, but I don't know where it's at. Well, I'm gonna do my under eyes last, but I feel like this concealer is starting to set pretty quickly compared to like the Pat McGrath one that I use. This one, I can see it setting. Yeah, this concealer is definitely not light enough. I need something lighter. I'm gonna just pop in some 405 Toffee from L'Oreal. Yeah. So far so good. This concealer is pretty much set. Like, it's one of those concealers that you don't necessarily need powder depending on how your skin type is, but I'm still gonna set mine. We're gonna go ahead and go into bronzer. So I have the e.l.f. Putty bronzers here in front of me. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. I felt like the component was pretty small because I kind of go in with a big brush when it comes to like my cream bronzers, and the bronzers also came with this brush. I'm using shade Bronze Belle. So far it's looking very creamy and emollient. Okay, so far I'm liking the level of warmth it's giving me, and it feels pretty lightweight. It's not a thick consistency. Oh yeah, and it's building pretty well as well. And I'm noticing that it's not picking up any of my foundation and like looking muddy. When I seen how small everything was, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but I don't have any complaints. And I'm gonna go in with my sponge just to even it all out. The Putty bronzers are $8. Right now you can find them on e.l.f.'s website. I don't think it's on Ulta yet. Next up, we're going to use blush. We're going to be using the Milani Cheek Kiss blush. I have a few of these. This one is Blushing Berry. I have You're a Peach. And I have I Cherish You, which is like a cherry like red color. I haven't opened this one yet. And I have another one, I think it's Desert Rose or something like that, and that's my favorite one, but I do not know where it's at. So we're gonna be using Blushing Berry. I like to go in with my cream products first before I try to set my face. These blushes are highly pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Try not to go too ham with it because it goes there. Like, look at this side. Okay, so under my eyes looks crazy. We're gonna add a little bit more of the L'Oreal concealer, just a tiny bit, just because I feel like under my eyes look a little bit gray, and we're gonna let that set for a little bit. And I'm gonna put some up here too, because the one I used just wasn't bright enough. My bad about that. My camera cut off while I was doing under my eyes, so I went ahead and put on some setting powder. I don't have a drugstore setting powder for today's video, so I went ahead and used my powder from Mented. Mented is sold at Target, so technically it is a drugstore product, but it's not under $10, so it doesn't fit into today's challenge. But if you have a recommendation for a really good drugstore powder, let me know down below, because I'm very picky with powder, so I don't play. I really don't play when it comes to powder. We're gonna lightly use this CoverGirl foundation powder, and this is in the color Rich, and I'm gonna use that to kick some powder off my face and set the rest of my makeup. Right now, personally, to me, I feel like my skin looks a little too matte. You guys know I've been loving that glow lately, and it doesn't look bad. It just looks dry. So we're going to be using a little bit of the Revlon Rose Glow Mist. The mist is pretty light, actually. It's a very light mist. Very, very light. So I'm going to just spray some on my sponge. Yes, it's bringing that glow back. And just tap it into my skin and under my eyes. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Now we could go ahead and get into eyeshadow. I picked this palette up a little while ago. This is by Wet n Wild. It's their Color Icon eyeshadow palette. This is in the, what is it called? Call Me Sunshine colorway, and it's just so pretty and golden. And this palette is $4.97 on Amazon. I'm not too sure how much. I think it's like $5, but on Amazon it's like $4.97. I'm going for like a super simple, like golden kind of eyeshadow look today. Nothing too difficult. We're gonna start off with this shade right here as my crease shade. Wet n Wild really used to be that girl when it came to like cheap eyeshadow palettes from back in the days, and I don't think she really disappoints. Like, the price point is pretty good, and I feel like they come out with really cute color stories. And we're gonna use this dark shade at the bottom right here. And we're gonna go in with this gold right here. I'm gonna start off with my fingers. Oh, that is really pretty. And I'm like really pressing that in there. I'm going in with a little bit of Maybelline Sky High mascara, and this is $8.98 currently on Amazon. I think usually it's a little bit over $10, but right now on Amazon it's $8.99, and it's really, really good. Like, if you like continue to keep building, like, it gets, your lashes get really, really like long. So if you're a girl that doesn't really wear falsies, I think you will really enjoy this mascara. Today we're going to be trying our eyelashes from the drugstore. These are by Ardell, the Studio Effects Wispies. I used to love me a good demi wispy back in the days, but it's been a while. Okay, these are actually really cute. Now we can move on to lips. I used to have a lot of the NYX lip liners, but right now I could only find Nude Truffle. NYX liners are $3.99 on Amazon. You could also find them at your local beauty supply store. So this is pretty much like my lip color. I really like really dark liners, so I might have to go back in with something darker. Okay, I have like a little bit of Juvia's Place's Cola liner. Okay, I was going to use one of these lip glosses from NYX. This is $4.97 on Amazon, and Amazon has quite a few shades. But I think I'm going to use the Lifter glosses by Maybelline. Like, I bought all of them and I've never used them. So we're going to be using it in Petal. that's actually a really pretty combo. For highlighter, we're gonna be using the Maybelline Masterchrome. Like I've had mine for such a long time and it's pretty beat up. Right now on Amazon, this highlighter is $5.75. So if you haven't tried Maybelline Masterchrome, or this is like one of your favorites and you need a new one, go on Amazon. It's $5.97. That is like a steal right now, so go ahead and check it out. It's a very nice highlighter, especially for the drugstore. Really, really nice. You could layer it on and it like get a very strong glow, but you guys know I like subtle makeup, so I don't go too ham with it. And I'm gonna add more setting spray. There you have it, guys. This is my final look using products that were under $10, and I feel like this is definitely a look. Like, I love the eyeshadow, so pretty. I don't typically wear golds like this, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The lips, so pretty, right? Like, I really love like a strong lip liner, and this one's a little more on the subtle side for me, and I freaking love it. Just like that hint of pink just makes the lips look a little more juicier. I'm always heavy on the blush period, and I really love the Milani cheek kisses. Definitely give those a try. Like, they're not expensive at all, and they come in so many different shades that could pretty much work on any skin tone depending on how heavy you want to go with it. Like, it could pretty much work for everybody. The e.l.f. bronzers, chef's kiss. You guys know I do not play when it comes to cream bronzers. Like, I have a whole video dedicated just for them, so I'll leave that up in the cards if you guys would like to see them. It's good. It's $8. You can't go wrong, and I think they have like 5 or 6 shades. So if you're in the market for a cream bronzer, definitely check those out. The foundation is really nice. It looks nice on the skin. The only thing is that it's more on the matte side for me. It looks absolutely amazing on the skin. The only thing is that I will have to tweak it so it could look more glowy for me, but it looks good. Surprisingly, I love the eyelashes. I think they're super cute. The only thing that I didn't really care for today was the concealer. The Makeup Revolution concealer, it dried down in a really weird way for me, and it creased up. So I had to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. I believe that concealer is under $10, so I probably should have used that one today. So that's about it, guys. That wraps up today's video. I hope you found it helpful, or at least enjoyed. And if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.